Welcome to Biotech Talk Episode 6, your one-stop show for all the tidbits from the biomedical and life sciences industry, powered by Leader Life Sciences. Today we have a very special guest coming from a very far away land, all the way from Nordics, Mr. Anik Islam. Welcome, sir. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Are you well? I know you've been traveling so much.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
This man travels continents to continents. Anytime I call him, he'll be in different time zones. I don't know how his body adjusts to it. Maybe there's some...
I just think the key is chronic jet lag.
Chronic jet lag.
Yes.
So you just stay in constantly jet lagged
Exactly. And then you just cope with everything.
Yeah, just cope with everything. Yes. So Mr. Anik is actually the director of sales and application at Cellink, our exclusive partners. Also one of the first partners, right?
I guess so, yeah. I think Leader Life Science was one of our first distribution partners.
Distribution partners. Yeah. It's an exciting journey for over
5 years almost.
4 or 5 years almost.
Yeah.
It's almost like he's part of Leaders at this point.
Right. Time flies.
Yeah. He has the t-shirts.
Yeah.
Why don't you wear that?
There are some legal issues.
Well, yeah, that's true. We don't want the selling legals to jump on us.
Exactly. Correct.
Okay. So Anik comes with extensive background in the cardiovascular medicine and regenerative medicine, and his expertise lasts over a decade. And he's been working closely with the industry on a lot of research and application, and even on the clinical side. And it's really wonderful to have you here, sir.
Thank you for having
I'm very glad that we could host you and, disseminate some really interesting knowledge over here.
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, I know you like to, because he's used to giving trainings and lectures and everything. So he's used to making huge statements and, paragraphs. But we only have 10 minutes.
All right. We'll keep it short and concise.
I'm warning you from now itself.
Right.
So we have only 10 minutes. That is the gist of Biotech Talk. We have 10 minutes and only 10 minutes to discuss today's topic, which is your alma mater.
Yeah.
From bioinks to organs, the future of 3D bioprinting.
Perfect.
Okay. Ready?
100%.
100%?
Yeah.
Yes, charged. Should we do a 1, 2, 3 leaders? Since you're part, again, legal issues.
It's okay. I think there are some legal issues on what I can say and not say.
Got it. All right. So, yes. So, we'll start with the basic of it, right? Let's get into this thing. I know what is 3D printing. I've seen things getting printed in this thing. What is 3D bioprinting? Why is it? Is it same? Does it work in the same concept, or is it different? And why is it relevant in today's global landscape of research and clinical diagnostics?
Yeah. You're on a point here. It is based off these conventional 3D printing technology where you can print 3D structures, right? But we're adding the bio to it, right? And what that means is basically we are creating in vivo-like conditions, which is inside the body kind of conditions, to in vitro, which is outside the body. And what we want to do is to create relevant research models that can deliver higher predictability when it comes to data and output. Okay.
So like in our topic, we mentioned bioinks, right? What is a bioink? Like, do we just take blood and then print it? Is it something like that?
It's not that simple. Basically, we're working with biomaterials. You're correct there. But to make them into a bioink, there are several parameters that we have to take into consideration to make it printable. Once we have printed, we want the structure to stand. We want the structure to hold the kind of geometry that we're intended to print. And to do that, we are developing biomaterials in multiple ways. It can be for light-based bioprinting, which are a bit more low viscous, meaning that they are more liquid. It can be more texture, more viscosity, to keep up higher structures, bigger structures, for example. The important thing here with biomaterials, or bioinks as we call them as well, is that we work with proteins and components that are endogenous to the human being. We want to work with natural materials that does mimic the microenvironment that the cells are surrounded in.
Oh, wow, it sounds like there's a mix of engineering, architecture.
And it is.
It's
It is.
like a lot of elements that comes into play. A lot of math too, I'm assuming.
I mean, our team at HQ back in Gothenburg in Sweden, we are an extremely diverse team of engineers, of software, hardware engineers, of product developers, scientists, marketing, sales. Everything goes hand in hand in order to make this technology alive and being able to deliver this to our customers and our researchers.
Of course. So you mentioned biomaterials. Is there different kinds of biomaterials that comes into play?
Yeah.
Like if it does it differ from animal to human to, or what are the differentiations? If you
So there are mainly, I would say, there are three pillars of biomaterials that we work with.
Okay.
Natural polymers, which are naturally existing proteins and components. Synthetic polymers, which is materials that we produce in the lab, or extracellular matrix-based materials, which are proteins that our body consists of, such as collagen, fibrinogen, laminin. And these are the type of material we want to work with to keep a model as pure as possible.
Okay. So this is like the model as pure as possible when you're saying like organs or thing, but are we there yet, or is it like a futuristic vision, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I mean, the vision and mission of Cellink is obviously, in the end, we're going to be able to print organs, tissue structures, and so on. But currently, there are a lot of regulatory, I wouldn't say issues, but I would say challenges that we have to overcome before we can get there. And first thing that we do at Cellink is we work extremely closely with the regulatory authorities, governmental decision makers. We educate them to have a better understanding of mastering biology and understanding biology. Once we have those in set, we can move towards translational and clinical medicine. But we took a first step almost 2.5 years ago. We inaugurated a GMP facility back in HQ to be able to produce these bioinks in a very, very clean way. So they're clean enough that you can put it into the human body without risking an infection, without risking, different diseases and so on. We also developed a software that is CFR 21 Title 11 compliant. And what that means is it's ready to be used for clinical applications. Because once we move into that space, we need to be able to log and report a lot, everything that we use, right? So we are taking steps, I would say baby steps towards clinical applications, but the journey from fundamental research to translational medicine is happening as of today.
As of today, okay. So let's conclude with a very, basic question or a curiosity level question. How far away, or what is the vision to actually 3D bioprint an organ like a heart or a kidney or something like that? Isn't that more exciting? And that's the anticipated goal towards this.
Yeah. I mean, we see this in movies, right?
Yes.
Different movies have projected these printing organs or using them as spare parts and so on. We see it as sci-fi. I don't think it's sci-fi. I think it is going to be realistic.
Really?
Are we there yet? No, I don't think so. I think it's still 10 to 20 years until we can print complete organs and complete big structures. But if we look at what is in the short term, what we can deliver, it would be simple tissues such as skin, such as cartilage, or even bone. These are components that doesn't require that much of complex geometry. And that is something that we see is very close to the clinics right now.
Wow. 10 to 20 years is still a short span of time. So it's still in our lifetime. You're saying that we could have organs, this thing. So
that is what is, getting me up from bed every day. I am,
and being in the constant jet lag.
Exactly. No, but I do think that, it's not just a hypothetical idea anymore. It is actually something that I think we can make realistic.
Wow.
We just need to ensure that, we are supporting the researchers. We're enabling them to adopt bioprinting into their daily cell work, to be able to have, faster and more accurate data when it comes to our research.
Okay. How do you think it has been in this region specifically?
I'm actually very happy and very pleased to work in this region as well. if we just look in the past 3 years, I think there has been a huge pickup of adaptation of 3D bioprinting. We are involved in multiple projects. We are collaborating with multiple research labs that are doing very fantastic work. I think there are some cutting edge science that is being done right now here in the region that I am extremely honored to be able to be a part of.
Of course, like the government itself has large driven initiatives to support this thing, and it's quite interesting. And
I agree with you. I mean, I think Vision 2030 in different countries in GCC is really showing the governmental support and initiative towards sustainable research, sustainable environment, but also personalized medicine and precision medicine.
Exactly.
And that is where bioprinting is such a fantastic fit to the glove, and I think that is amazing to have such support in the community as well.
Absolutely. That's a very good talk, and you actually kept it concise and crisp. I'm very surprised.
I'm not used to doing it. I just talk for hours, but yeah.
But we will have definitely a session where you can talk for hours.
I'm looking forward to
Looking forward to it. Amazing. So yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Anik, for being here and part of this thing. And I'm sure the audience really enjoyed this conversation as well.
I hope so. I hope I get to inspire some people to do more research.
100%. If anyone can, it's you.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Yeah. This is episode 6. Malavika Kanara signing off. Biotech Talk powered by Leader Life Sciences.